Hello. So wanted to make a quick little video for all my customers, just kind of a quick rundown of all the products. Obviously you know what products you've gotten, but I wanted to do a video showing you just some tips and tricks, how to, just depending on which line you got. And so what I'll do is I'll kind of start from, I'll basically just run through everything we got, as well as this is going to be for samples too. So if you've gotten samples, I will show you, which bottle correlates with which product and how to for all of it. Okay, so first off, thank you so much for either your interest in pomifera or for purchasing from me your pomifera. I know you are gonna love this stuff. It is awesome. I truly believe in it, and so I'm just wanted to do a little video because I am a very I need to see stuff. I'm a very type A person, so I want to know all the details and not just, okay, I've washed my face, now what do I do? So we'll go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and just start with the samples really quick. So if you have purchased stuff, you can kind of just go ahead and fast forward through the samples. But with the samples, let me get them. I should have got them out. Okay, so you will receive a little container that looks like this, okay? And in this container, you will have probably 2 products. It depends on what you asked for, but you'll have your face wash, and then you'll have your exfoliator in there as well. So with the samples, products are gonna last for about 2 to 3 days worth of products. So just keep that in mind. Now, product-wise, sorry, I definitely should have been a little more prepared for this. So, but in your samples, most people will have given the Fountain of Youth. So just keep that in mind. But the bottles, regardless of what you've asked for, they will still be the same. So, first product is going to be the Brightening Vitamin C Serum. And if you've got a sample, this is the bottle. See, they're going to look the same. This is the bottle that it came in. All right. Then, next product is the Rejuvenating Youth Serum. Comes in this clear bottle. And then the Pomifera Rose is going to come in the little gold bottle, okay? So, just so you know, now I'm going to go ahead and kind of fast forward, go into the other products, how to use. People who got samples, you will follow these instructions as well, okay? Alrighty, so first thing I am going to show is going to be the Purifying PreCleanse. So with the Purifying PreCleanse, how I use this is I am going to spray. I usually spray probably about 4 to 6 sprays on my face, just depending on how much makeup I have on. Make sure my eyes are closed, and I just kind of go around spraying it like this. Now, the biggest key, the longer you let it set on your face, the more it's going to just dig into that makeup, get into the skin, and just really break all that makeup and impurities down off your face. So they usually say 10 seconds. If you can wait longer, try to wait longer, okay? Once you're done, there's a couple different ways you can wipe your makeup off. So I have found for me, I use circular motions with my hands. And then in my eyelashes, now these are not real eyelashes, but when I have mascara on, I close my eyes and then I just gently rub my eyelashes until it basically comes off. And then I rub all around my face, circular motions, okay? You can also use a washcloth and do this as well. And then some people, like I do wear contacts, so I do make sure to take my contacts out before I do this, because even though this doesn't have oil in it necessarily, it is very greasy. So with this, I would probably not wear contacts if you're going to be taking off your mascara with it. I would take them out. I did have a client, I haven't tried it yet, but I did have someone suggest maybe like using a Q-tip to do it, so you could maybe do that. And if you do have eyelash extensions, this stuff is, and it says on there, it is safe for all skin types and eyelash extensions. I haven't tried it on eyelash extensions. My eyelash person was like, do not do that. So I was like, okay. So I probably wouldn't. I would maybe just put it on like a cloth or something and then do it. But I will say that I've seen the best results when you spray it directly on your face. So there's just a little how-to. Let it sit as long as you can and then rub it off. And then you're gonna wash your face with some water before you do your cleanser. So next is the cleanser. Okay, with either cleanser that you received, you'll either have gotten the normal acne prone and combo skin or the dry sensitive mature. They're both, you use them the same way. So your face will be wet, and then I do not use a whole pump. You do not need a whole pump. Your product will last you a whole lot longer if you use a half a pump. Okay, so use a half a pump, and then with that, you'll put it on your face, and then it is important, especially, so here's the thing. This is really good skincare, but you have to make sure, because I know I'm like this in the mornings and at nights. I'm usually in a rush, and so I just wash my face for 10 seconds and then I take it off, and then I put my serum on and then put the next and the next. You want to let these products do their magic and their work, and you have to do that by rubbing it into the skin long enough. So I really do suggest taking your time and rubbing it into your skin, circular motions, going upwards. We're fighting gravity, so going upwards for at least 60 seconds, okay? And that's just going to allow the product to absorb, to get into your skin and do what it's supposed to do. Okay, if you're only doing it for 10 seconds and then wiping it off, you're not gonna, and that's not just for these products, that's for every product. We're all guilty of it, so just keep that in mind. Get the most bang for your buck. Wash your face for 60 seconds, okay? Then you're gonna wash your face off, okay? After that, now, I am gonna say, I should have said at this beginning, I am going through the Fountain of Youth collection for you guys. So if you have used if you've only gotten or purchased some other things, I will show you how to do that as well, okay? So next would be on the list, it is important that you go in the correct order of these serums for them to absorb correctly and to work together on your skin, okay? Now, so after we wash your face, you are going to keep your face slightly damp, okay? So meaning what I typically do is I just barely pat my face a little to where there's no like droplets of water on my face, but it is still pretty wet, okay? So the first serum you will go in with, you will use nothing else, okay, is going to be your brightening vitamin C serum, okay? So what I do is I unscrew it, and then I put a drop here, I put a drop here, and then I put a big drop there, okay? Once again, that is all you need of these products. Do not use how much it says to, because it's way too much. You're going to waste your product, and this will last you longer. So 3 to 4 drops max of these products. So 1, 2, 3, and then I just start massaging it in my skin. Make sure you get your neck. You're getting everywhere. Now, the first time that you use these products, just like anything else, we want to make sure that our body handles it properly. So I do suggest the first time you use this, in all of these products, do not get all up in your eyes, okay? Do not get on your eyelids. Do not get like super far in here. Maybe I would try to stay out of this little area for the first couple times, just to make sure that your body reacts okay to the products. It's just like most people, I've not had any issues. I mean, I put this stuff on my eyelids and everything, but I always tell people the first time, just be careful. I would not do that, okay? So we put our serum on. Next is important, you let that dry, okay? So a minute or so, let it dry. You won't be able to feel it. That's how you'll know you're good to go. Next serum on the list is going to be your Rejuvenating Youth Serum, my favorite, okay? So for this one, you're gonna put a drop on your forehead, same places, one here and then one here, all right? And then same thing, you're gonna work it into your skin, okay? Work it all in. Now, some people do put this on their lips. They say that it helps plump up their lips. I've not tried it yet, but that's, I mean, if you want to, go ahead. And then also a lot of people will also like put this directly on areas like their crow's feet, right in here. They'll put more in those areas if they want to focus on those areas more, okay? So next is your Rejuvenating Youth. And then last but not least, the star of the show is the Pomifera Rose, okay? So once again, I do know I didn't speak about the exfoliator. We'll talk about that in a second. But Pomifera Rose. With this one, sometimes I do use a little bit more. So I usually do a drop on my forehead, one here, and then a tiny one on my nose and my chin. And then same thing, I rub it in all over my neck. Mitchell's standing at the door. Rub it all over my neck. And then after that, you're pretty much done. Now, PM skincare. If you are someone who is more of a have drier skin, if you have a moisturizer that you want to put on after this serum, go for it. You're more than welcome to. I haven't needed to. I'm more of an oily person, so I haven't needed to do this, but some people, if you need some extra moisture, it's just going to help lock everything in even more. So go ahead and do it. Okay. Now with your exfoliator smells super good. You will use only a small little amount of this. Okay. 2 to 3 times a week. And this is a very strong exfoliator, meaning it's really gritty, which I like. Like I want to feel like it's rubbing my face off, and it is. So very lightly, same thing, you're still doing your circular motions. And then like I said, 2 to 3 times a week. And you can do it morning or night. It's just what works better. I usually do mine at night, so then my products are, it helps your products absorb better. So then at night, my products are just sitting on my face, absorbing, doing their job, instead of having makeup on them or getting wiped off during the day. All right, let's see, there's a couple other things. So AM skincare. Okay, so in the AM, especially if you are more of an oily person, with your pomifera rose, you have a couple different options. I have kind of played around with this, and I'll tell you the couple things that work best for me. If I were to do that same order in the morning, I would feel pretty, I wouldn't say oily, but I definitely would have, my makeup would not sit as well as it typically normally does. So what you can do is, one, you can go in a different order. So you would do your brightening vitamin C, you would then do your pomifera rose, and then end with the rejuvenating youth serum. This kind of helps just mattify it a little bit. So you would just go out of order. What I typically do is I will go in the same order. So brightening vitamin C, rejuvenating youth, and then I will only use a drop of this in my normal daily moisturizer. So if you need to wear, which we all should be having like a moisturizer with an SPF in it, I would just put a drop of this in my moisturizer, just one, and then mix it together and then put it on my face. So one, I'm still getting the benefits of the pomifera rose, but it's not going to be as greasy, and my makeup sits great all day. Plus I look very glowy and look good. So that's what I typically suggest. If you try and you're like, there's no way I can use this in the morning, then you know what? Hey, just skip it in the morning and do it at night. And that's it. But the studies that they did, the clinical trials, show the results from doing it morning and night. So if you can, try to make it work somehow. Maybe use less of this in the morning, like I said, like I do, and just mix it with my moisturizer, whatever you need to do. Okay. All right. So now let's say that you only got 2 products. So say you got the cleanser and the pomifera rose. So if you have any other serums at night that you would use, that you need to use, like a retinol or whatever, you would use this, you would use the cleanser, the serum in the middle, and then your pomifera rose. So the oil always goes at the end. Just think of this like as your moisturizer. If you were using some other skincare system, you always save your moisturizer for the last thing. So always saving this for last. So then, like say if you got these 2 products in the rejuvenating youth, same thing, this, and then the rose oil, or same thing, this, and the rose oil. So if you are someone, say if you do take a retinol or you do have other serums that you use, just reach out to me on those specifically, and I will let you know what order works best for you and where you need to put those in your skincare. Okay, so I think that is it. With your purchases, guys who did purchase something, you have rewards points. So depending on how much you bought, so say for example, if you bought the Fountain of Youth kit, it's $161, and for every $10 that you spend, you get $1 off your next time that you purchase something. So you racked up 16 rewards points. So they expire in 6 weeks, and obviously I will let you know when you're getting close to that if you want to re-up your skincare. And this skincare will last you a good 2 months. So if you want to up that, or maybe try a free bath bomb, or try the purifying PreCleanse or something, whatever, don't let that $16 or however much you have go to waste, because that's a great deal. And we offer that for our clients all the time. So just keep that in mind, that you do have your rewards points. I'm so excited to have you with me. with this stuff, if you have any questions, you know, it is typical for the first couple times. If you're not used to some type of skincare routine, you might get a little breakout because your body is not used to this, and that is with any type of skincare that you use. It's with new makeup, so just keep that in mind. It's important to keep using sorry, my husband's in the mirror. It's important to keep using that, and to keep going with it, so your body gets used to it. So, and that's another thing, if you have questions about that, please reach out to me and I can help you with any of that. So thank you so much again. If you need anything, you have my number. You can email me, Facebook message me, and that brings me to it. Make sure that you're following me on all my social media platforms to keep up with deals that I run. My Instagram is Cass_Tipton. Facebook is Cassidy Tipton, and then I'm getting ready to start a Facebook group. I have it up, and if you want to follow me, it's called Life in the Cass Lane. So just look for that as well. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.